aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor iba acelerado haciendo ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. Una muchacha que estaba en la parada se me acercó, quería que me la llevara. Casi era una niña. Oiga, mesera, sirva café caliente y no se tarde, que mi troca me espera pa' seguir la corriente. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. La luz del troque aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor que iba acelerado hacía ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. La luz del troque aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor iba acelerado haciendo ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. Una muchacha que estaba en la parada se me acercó, quería que me la llevara. Casi era una niña. Oiga, mesera, sirva café caliente y no se tarde, que mi troca me espera pa' seguir la corriente. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. La luz del troque aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor que iba acelerado hacía ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar.
I was muted and I'm talking and talking and talking. Hello, Ambrose. Hello. Saludos. Happy Sunday. Can you hear me, Norma?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, great. So, really awesome Sunday. I feel like we haven't been on for forever, right? Just because we had that Mother's Day off.
That is true, G.
I know, man. It was very nice, very nice. Actually, one whole day off. That was cool. So, we're on with Trucking On with New Rolas. So let's get to it. We've got, and I'm gonna do this favor to Homer G and look him up, guys, on all his socials. Homer G, he introduced his song, Vueltas, but I did another song that I like, Cumbia 956. Because well, it was a mistake, but I like that song. So let's listen to Homer G.
Hi familia, this is Homer G, and you're watching Giras y Desveladas podcast with Gigi La Chicana Guerrero and Norma Salazar. Mi podcast es su podcast. Check out my new single Vueltas, and right now you're trucking on with New Rolas.
All right, so let's hear Vueltas from Homer G. Well, Gigi might need to put it on stage. Hold on.
Hello.
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 Everybody.
Sentado en la barra, abrazando esta botella de tequila barata como si fueras yo, morena. Se me nublan las pupilas cuando escucho tu canción y otra vez muerdo la herida que me dejaste en el corazón. ¿Cómo pudiste dejarme por él si sabía todos tus secretos? Me juraste que era yo tu piel y hoy me dueles hasta en los huesos. Un día vas a venir a buscar cuando te fallé, cuando te mienta, y yo no te voy a aceptar para dar la misma vuelta y vuelta. Vueltas, para dar la misma vuelta y vuelta. El cantinero me mira, ya conoce mi ritual. 2 tragos y digo tu nombre, 3 tragos y quiero llamar. Te imagino de su mano, pero llorando en el baño, porque nadie te conoce como yo te supe amar. ¿Cómo pudiste dejarme por él si sabía todos tus secretos? Me juraste que era yo tu piel y hoy me dueles hasta en los huesos. Un día vas a venir a buscar cuando te fallé, cuando te mienta, y yo no te voy a aceptar para dar la misma vuelta y vuelta. Vueltas, para dar la misma vuelta y vuelta. Doy vueltas en la cantina, tú das vueltas con él en la cama. ¿Cómo pudiste dejarme por él? Si sabía todos tus secretos, me juraste que era yo tu piel, y hoy me dueles hasta en los huesos. Fue a venir a buscar cuando te fallé, cuando te mienta, y yo no te voy a aceptar, para dar la misma vuelta y vuelta, hasta que el corazón se revienta.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And that was Homer G and Vueltas. He
I
had
love
Cumbia
that.
96, which I loved, but this is also good. He's doing really good. He's actually saludos to all the nominees and good luck to everybody that's
Yeah.
been nominated for the All-Star Music Awards with Jesse Torres. And y'all have a good time out there. It's going to be on Memorial Day weekend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Giras y Desveladas is going to be out there in Victoria, Texas, holding down the fort and watching and
Yeah.
being at the we're gonna be at the Memorial Day Bash weekend over there in Victoria, Texas. So if you see me, say hi.
Yeah. Everyone be careful. No drinking and driving. Uber, please, or call a friend, please, because it's going to be a great time for that event, man.
Yeah.
And hey, if you see Chupacabra, tell him hello from Norma. Go find Michael.
Yeah, there's gonna be big names. I'm talking La Mafia, Elsa Garcia, David Lee
Yeah.
Glass. I mean, everybody's gonna be there. And Gigi, they might give a chance to sing somewhere. I don't know. But they told me I'm gonna sing somewhere since I'm not gonna take my band. They only had room for track artists. I said, well, what do you know? I have tracks. So I'll be there también. Let's listen to the other new
Gigi,
release.
that's when you can say, run it. Hey, I want to give a shout out to a really, really great person. And that is, I got two of them. Johnny Meadows from New Mexico. And then I got Douglas Davila. Hey, awesome work on your Christian music, mijo. Amen. God's got a purpose for you, my friend. So I just want to put it out there, okay?
Awesome. Saludos and saludos to everybody coming in. Welcome. And then we have the new one. She's actually our guest. She went to go have breakfast. Okay. Yes. I told her I'm having breakfast. She said, I haven't even had breakfast. So she's having breakfast. But she will be back hopefully after her song is on. So let's see her promo, her beautiful promo, and then we'll see and listen to her new song.
Hey familia, this is Araceli Fuentes and you are watching Giras y Desveladas with
Look beautiful on
Gigi,
your pic. I saw it, you know.
Chicana Guerrero, and Norma Salazar. Mi podcast is su podcast. Check out my new song, Los Pagos. And right now, you're trucking on new rolas.
Right, trucking out with new rolas, and let's listen to her new rola. It's called Los Pagos, catchy tune. So check her out. She's all over YouTube. Araceli Fuentes. Let's listen to her new song.
No sé qué voy a hacer, ya se me acabó el dinero, llegaron los pagos otra vez. Ay, mamá, ya no sé qué voy a hacer, ya se me acabó el dinero, llegaron los pagos otra vez. Me están cobrando la renta, también les debo la luz. Cuando voy al correo, le rezo a mi Jesús. Mi carrito no lo debo, pero no llega ni a la esquina, porque sigue subiendo el precio de la gasolina. Cada día trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. Cada cheque que me entregan ya lo tengo gastado. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Cada día trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. Cada cheque que me entregan ya lo tengo gastado. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Ay, mamá, ya no sé qué voy a hacer. Ya se me acabó el dinero, llegaron los pagos otra vez. Me están cobrando la renta, también les debo la luz. Cuando voy al correo, le rezo a mi Jesús. Mi carrito no lo debo, pero no llega ni a la esquina, porque sigue subiendo el precio de la gasolina. Cada día trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. Cada cheque que me entregan ya lo tengo gastado. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Cada día trabajo, trabajo, trabajo. Cada cheque que me entregan ya lo tengo gastado. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada. Al fin de cuentas, ¿qué más? Sigo atrasada.
Ah, that was
Yeah.
amazing. Awesome.
Woohoo!
And
Love
that
that song.
was, yes, yes, yes. So let's bring her on stage. She is awesome. We love her. And that new
Yes.
song, oh yes, maybe you need some money management, Araceli. All right, let's welcome to the stage Araceli Fuentes.
Hola, 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 ¿cómo está mi gente?
Saludos,
¿Cómo
everybody.
están?
Hi.
Ay,
All right. Now we know who you are and we love Araceli Fuentes, but say hi and introduce yourself to everybody who doesn't know who Araceli Fuentes is.
Yep.
I thought you were going to do that this time, Gigi. Well, I am Araceli
People all the
Fuentes.
time. That's
I
a good
am,
thing. That's a good
yeah,
thing.
yes. I'm Araceli Fuentes. I have been in the music, Tejano industry, and of course other genres, mainly Chicano and Tejano industry since I was very, very young. And I come in and out of the limelight a lot of times, and most of the time I'm behind the scenes where people don't see us working just as hard, if not harder, because we're trying to keep the onda going and teaching the younger generation. But first of all, wait, before anything, I want to thank y'all, Norma, Gigi, Shaq. Right, I want to say Shakira.
Okay, listen,
I want to say Shakira.
Chicana.
Shaq.
The thing
Donna,
is,
but I
and
want to say Shakira. You don't know how many times I did that. It was hilarious. I want to say Shakira y comienzo a mover la cintura.
man, I know I'm doing it right now. Woohoo!
Ay, yeah, you know, sexy mama. Anyways, yeah, I have been in the onda for a very long time. Now, just as long as you have, probably. I mean, we've been, raised with Chicano music, and it's in our blood. And I, how we try to step back for a little, for whatever reason or another, we step back for a minute or two, a little while. But we have to come back, and it happens to
Yes,
all of us. I've
yes,
noticed a lot of people that we say, oh, we're not gonna do it. Diosito has other plans for us, but It's like, no, I
It's
have to.
addictive. It's
It
addictive.
is. It's
I
addictive.
Yeah, it's addictive. How can you not get addicted to people coming and hugging you and oh, you're awesome, you're wonderful, I enjoyed it, and people enjoy. How you not get addicted to that? Oh my goodness, I'm
I
just saying.
I I honestly, my joy and the where I get my how can you say it? Mi gusto, lo que me da gusto más que nada es enseñar a los niños y darles clases. I'm sorry, excuse me. Give the younger generation classes and vocal lessons, and it's if it's not choreography, it's stage presence, the confidence to be up on stage. I did it for many years. I mean, yes, we are a lot older now, and those that were older than me
What
when
are
I
you?
was young,
You can't be more than 25, Araceli. You look
I get
wonderful.
to shut up. Okay. Oh,
That she does.
yeah.
That she
I
does.
really wish I am trapped in a 73-year-old body, believe it or not. I, I take the makeup off and I'm like, I. But that's why I say, I mean, we have to teach the younger ones, and I see now that everyone is starting to, work together again, and the way it was back in the day, Gigi. I mean, Norma, we all used to, hey, you can use my instrument, or hey, come up on stage and sing a song, and things had changed, when I did do the comeback. Actually, it was an accident. I was just throwing a song out there to see if the songwriter was correct with La Probadita, and it was La, La Probadita
It
from
was so
Jose
probadita.
Guadalupe Martinez. And remember, Norma, I had told you, I said, I'm going to throw this song out there and let's see if he was right. Because he said, in 30 years from now, which
Yeah.
is like a little bit over now, but don't do the math, like I said in the other show. But yeah, to do, to see what would happen. Oh my God, that song took off. I was not prepared. I was experimenting with the song, and se pegó en México, se pegó in, I mean, here, everybody was like, who is that? But of course, my vocals were a lot, it was the beginning, and I recorded that one at Pro Sound in McAllen with Chewy. Is
What?
he still around?
Pro Sound? I think the studio is. I'm not too sure. I think it might have changed owners.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's how long ago it was. And we did several songs there. And I was working with Jose Guadalupe Martinez. And that's a tongue twister song. And at that time, I couldn't speak no Spanish. So I was like, what? And he was like, teaching me, word for word, for word. And one on one a lot of times. And it was
Yep.
fun. And he introduced me to several composers as well. But I did that experiment. It was just supposed to be an experiment. And there I was, se arrancó el tren y yo allá corriendo. And I kept saying, I'm trying to get you to the plane. I mean, the plane, or the plane, the train. And the train. But eventually I did, and again, we're older. So my mind, yeah, feels like it's 25 years old, like 5 or 10 steps ahead of me. Se queda mi pie acá atrás. It's like, what? In reality, I am. What you see is what you get, you guys. I am so real. I am not even a joke. I mean, it is what it is. Other people are like, oh yeah, the interviews and you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you're gonna hear my stories because I thank God I'm still alive. Oh my gosh, I'm happy. Bring it back.
All right, pause. Let's pause. I want to address what Alberto Resende was saying, that we have over 7,000 listeners tuned into the Happy Jamming Oldies, including Ilo, Hawaii. So people in Hawaii,
Ooh,
aloha.
baby, I want to go to
I
Hawaii.
forgot the words I
Yeah.
learned over there in Hawaii. Mahalo. I don't remember.
Mahalo.
Take
Mahalo.
me. Take
Mahalo.
me. Take me.
Saludos para Gabriel Perfecto Estrada. Saludos y bienvenidos. Bienvenidos.
Muchos abrazos.
San
Woohoo.
Juan
Yes,
Potosí.
Yeah.
Yes. En
Say hi to
We have
everybody
México.
in here.
Saluditos a mi
George
México. Los amo
Benson.
mucho.
Sí, so tenemos a Ambrose from Pennsylvania. Saludos, Ambrose. We have.
George Benson.
Oh, ahí voy, Norma.
George
Mm.
Benson from California.
Okay, you say him because my mouse isn't working. You say who's here, Norma. Say hi to
Okay, we
him.
have Johnny Meadows, we have Ambrose, we have George from California, Douglas, we have Lila Lisa, we have Imelda.
Hola, saludos.
Man, we have quite a bit of people on here. Mary
Yes.
Lou, Sister Mary Lou. Hello, Miss Sister
Mary
Mary
Lou.
Lou. And hey, I want to shout out to Gabriel Perfecto. Thank you
Yes,
for always being who you are, my friend. I know that sometimes we can't connect with you in the nighttime, but man, muchos abrazos, mucho cariño para ti,
Sí, muchas
Gabriel.
gracias por el apoyo de la onda tejana aquí,
yes,
lo apreciamos bastante, y toda la música que tocas allá ¿dónde es San Luis Potosí?
Yep.
yes.
A ver, ¿cuándo vamos para
Bueno,
San Luis Potosí
me
para ir a
encanta,
visitar a nuestro amigo
me
Gabriel Perfecto
encanta
Estrada?
verte bailar, Doc.
Yes.
And he's a doctor. So we call him, I call him Doc. A lot of us still call him Doc. Pero me
Yep.
encanta cada vez que toca una canción y feel it, lo siente y comienza a bailar
Yeah,
y
I know,
y
I love it, I love it.
y
Sí,
todo.
invitamos a todos que también, Gabriel Perfecto Estrada tiene su podcast y toca la música tejana de
Tejano.
nosotros allá en San Luis Potosí. Están todos invitados a escuchar y mirar su show de el buen doctor Gabriel Perfecto Estrada. And of
Oh
course,
yeah.
George Ventus and Cali in the building. He's always got his podcast going on. And I try to share as many of the
Yeah.
shows that I get on. I try to share them, pero se me van. I've got so many, se me van. If I miss it, y'all tag me, y'all tag us. That way we can share. And that's
Yes.
how, right, Araceli, what you were saying, working
Yes.
together, helping each other out. That's how we're going to do it.
Yes. We have to help each other out. I mean, and I've always said this, and I stressed it so much where I was actually, I would get my anxiety. I would get mad up here on because it's mainly for our fans, but it got to a point where I was like, I have to just jump. You know how it gets. At that point, it was probably about like 6 years ago, I think. I jumped on. I was like, what the heck is going on here? I don't like that. You know,
Oh,
I work together with all promoters. I work together, not as far as my stuff, but I'm saying for other projects that we have, where and artists and DJs. I mean, we all have to get along. And at one point, they were like, "Araceli, you're not God." And I stood back and I'm like, "Okay, hold on a second. I've been nagging about this for a good while." And I'm like, "Okay, I acknowledge I'm not God. Y'all want to fight? That's your thing. But I do talk to everyone, and whatever is
hmm,
told to me stays with me. And if you know me, you know me. I am
right.
very loyal and I am very professional. Yes, I may act dingy and goofy up here because that's my persona. That's who I am. Like I said, what you see is what you get. But I am very, very professional. And if I see that you're not doing your job, I will correct you. And if you can't take on this criticism, well, then you have issues. Because I prefer somebody to say, hey, girl, you off key, or you're not dancing right, or, you just off. I prefer somebody to correct me than me make a fool of myself, you know?
Mm.
And the same as for, you have to be professional no matter what you are doing.
But
You see,
Araceli,
I don't want to get there.
but Araceli, as your friend for a while,
Uh-oh.
me and you just get crazy. We just be
Wait.
real.
I'm gonna
We
pause you,
just be real.
Norma. Norma, I'm gonna pause you because you weren't at the meeting of what not to talk about.
Oh, darn it. Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, I was not supposed to talk about anything.
Oh, geez.
No.
So
No.
professionalism, okay, you have to put aside. Okay, our friendship is one thing, but here
Right.
on live, we are professional, and you have to be professional. A
That's
lot of us are girlfriends, and I mean, we can advise each other and guide each other. It be our personal life. It could be something we're going through with our children. It could be something that we're going through women. We have we're changing, our bodies are changing. We talk about a lot of personal things and we see each other all granular and crunchy, where you guys
oh,
a
you
lot of times
you
don't.
you want to go there? No.
Oh, don't
Hey. No, no,
even.
no. Oh. My thing is that I've known Araceli for such a long well, years, more
Yes.
than a couple years. And
Yes.
she is right. Professionalism is important, but we do have our goofy sides as
We
well.
can
And
be
you
real.
will,
I mean, we can be real. I mean,
yeah,
I
that's the
cannot be anything
point.
but myself.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's
Yes.
I
the
cannot,
point. We are
yeah.
real people,
Mhm.
and we have our ups and downs like everybody. Everybody has that. But you know what? I have learned some things from her as well. We used to talk so much about the business,
Oh,
and
yes. The
the
do's and the
one
don'ts.
yeah, though, yeah, and it's been so true on the things that happen in real life, that you have your ups and downs in the business, but it's so great to have great people behind you that encourage you to keep on going. And that's the
Yes.
important thing, that they don't knock you down, they pick you up.
We pick
And
each
that's
other
supposed
up.
to be it.
And when we,
Yes.
yeah, when we have our bad days, or we even just, we pray on the phone. We pray for others, that aren't in the right. We pray you know, for ourselves. We pray, like I had, I don't remember who it was, somebody earlier I was speaking to, and I was like, girl, man, we need to pray, and prayer to me, I told you earlier, I just got back from church. Diosito sin Diosito, I would not be here. And I can honestly say that I would not be here. God has me for a reason. He has me here for a reason.
Hmm.
If it not be for, I say we're all earth angels, and I've met quite a
Yeah.
few of my earth angels, and I even one in particular that I know is my earth angel, and I appreciate that individual so much. And and they may not understand or believe it, but they may feel that they don't do anything. But just hearing their voice, it calms me because I'm very hyper. Y'all know I have hyperactive ADHD. I mean, people are saying the show they were telling me they need three
Are you
Red
officially
Bulls to talk.
diagnosed? Because I've only been
Yes.
diagnosed by Reels and TikTok, but I haven't gone to the doctor.
No, Mama, my grandchildren have it. I have it. My child has it. It's like they're like, "Why, Mom? Couldn't you have given me something else?" But no, we're very creative. We're very. I have to be creating. I have to be doing music. I have to be painting. I have to be doing crafty stuff, or decorating. I have to be doing something different. I get bored, and I could get bored with one thing and jump to another and jump to another. Write a song, and then if I'm not writing a song, I'm mixing a song or mastering a song, and I have to constantly be doing something different. Just don't ask me to go to the kitchen anymore. Before I used to go to the kitchen. Yeah, no, I don't do that. I retired from that. But
Used to go
yeah,
where? I didn't catch that. Used to go where?
just the kitchen.
Kitchen. Kitchen.
The
The
kitchen.
kitchen a cocinar.
Oh,
Sí, es porque
yeah.
antes cocinaba como si era Thanksgiving todos los días. I mean, my table
Oh,
would be full. But now my children are out of the house, and I'm going like through this empty nesting. So this is where our girlfriends, we connect. And a man don't understand that. Those that que andan manejando ahorita, saludos, los troqueros,
yes.
pero las
Saludos.
esposas también,
Yes.
nosotros, we go through things, and but now who the heck am I gonna cook for? I'm a caring person. I love to take care of other people. If I'm not taking
Well,
care of
if you
somebody
need
else,
somebody to cook for, I will, begrudgingly oblige.
I know I said don't. I don't cook, mommy. I used to, but
Never
now,
mind.
but never mind. Now it's just Jello and sandwiches, or constantly going out to eat. But yeah, but eso me engordé.
Yeah.
And that's what they're schooling me at. No, I'm joking. Oh, geez. Let me plug this thing in. It keeps bling, 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 bling.
So,
Saludos to Angela Paula Munoz that came in. Hilda Empeña.
Hi.
Hi, ladies. Ambrose Peterman says, the person who always influences me to keep going with my puppet work is a famous person I would have loved to have met in the whole world. And I'm with his statue and my picture of Jim Henson, creator of the Muppets. And yesterday marked the anniversary of his passing. Oh, that is sad. I love Jim Henson.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He actually is a puppeteer. Ambrose is over there in Pennsylvania. So thank you for sharing that, Ambrose. Yes.
Very fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, Araceli,
Yes,
the
ma'am.
the music that you put out, you're the one that writes it, correct?
This in particular song, Los Pagos, is a crazy cumbia. Actually, this song was written in 2008. Um, we just kept putting it on the shelf, putting it on the shelf. All my songs, the majority of my songs are registered with Sniper Records, which is with Bobby Pulido at that time. I'm not sure if he still has it, and probably because his own material. But when he had his studio here in McAllen, well, over in the North McAllen area, close here in the valley, and it's that I kept putting it on the, on the shelf and the shelf and the shelf. I wasn't feeling it. And then I bumped into it. And of course, all the chaos that we're going through right now, a lot of us are struggling. I'm one. I'm guilty. I am struggling. Um, but, and my car, no llega hasta the gas station. This is, and I've experienced everything with my car. This car is, gosh, I've had the car forever. But yes, this song was composed by myself and my ex. We have a lot of songs that we have composed together. Um, together. And there has been, of course, some people just go off the wheel and say things they don't mean. Or at that time, you probably, I don't know what happened to him, but like I said, I don't have any animosity towards anyone. I do know how to forgive, not just, you know, it's hard to forget, but it is what it is. And I just keep on going forward. And like I said, this song is meant for nuestra gente. It's not a depressing song, que siguen los pagos y siguen los pagos y estamos trabajando, trabajando y nunca, you know,
That's
nunca
just
cumplimos.
that's
It's
just
it's
every
actually
day.
it's just that yes, it's just but what it is, it's an upbeat song. You can dance to it. It is not a reminder of the bills. It's like I said before, plenty of times, the bills don't stop. Los pagos no se paran y nosotros tampoco. Sigue la música. Si no
Yeah.
es esta rola, es otra rola. Especially with us Chicanas and Tejanas and Tejanos, Chicanos, we are not going to stop
We
the
don't. No,
music.
we can't. We
No,
can't.
we're going to continue going to the store and buying our tacones or buying our bling blings and, going out. We're going to go dance.
Yeah.
We're going to go out. We're going to continue dancing. And even if it's dancing con los biles, y'all better dance con los pagos, los
Yeah.
biles, los pagos. And I mean, it's a positive song. It's something that a lot of people can relate to. And the majority of people that I know in our culture can relate to, no matter where you live, here in the
So,
U.S., in Mexico, Monday.
so then, are you signed with anybody or are you independent artist?
So as what do you mean? As a label?
Yes.
I have my own. It's Fuentes Gold Music. I am not. I am an independent artist. I do have a promoter and a representative. We do work together. We try to work together. There are a few changes that are being made. Actually, it's pretty much been made. Um, and I have had so many. When they heard the song, everybody reached out to me, and I'm like, "What's going on?" We all know what's going on. But I feel it's an honor to be, seen and the song doing well. Y esta canción sí te puedo decir, Gigi and Norma, esta sí se arrancó de veras. I didn't expect for it to go like this one is like the fastest that just took off. Like I'm like just more like laid back. I'm more laid back and I enjoy it though. I mean, I enjoy seeing in the comments, oh my gosh, I can relate to this song. Oh my gosh, it's got me moving. Estoy limpiando la casa. My earbud is it wants to hang up. Let me try this one.
Oh
I'm sorry,
no.
John.
Well, while
No,
you're
no, no,
fixing
no.
that up, we've got Ambrose saying
She's
that
a-
you look like Gloria Stefan. And Kelly Delgado, saludos, says, hello, beautiful ladies. Juan Mendoza says, good morning. Saludos, Juan Mendoza, Tejano TV. Awesome. Kelly Delgado says, Araceli looks like Gloria Stefan. And let's see. And Angela says, Araceli so beautiful. And
Yes.
Angela says, I love Fuentes Gold. And we love you, Araceli.
This,
And she is frozen. So that gives us a chance
yes.
to talk about her. No, never mind.
There you go.
She's back.
I just got
You
to
mute it.
say,
You mute it.
yes,
You mute it.
Araceli is very
Unmute.
talented.
Unmute. Unmute. Mute. You're
Who?
muted.
Me?
No,
Me?
Araceli.
Claro, ahorita.
Araceli.
Oh,
Aquí
okay.
There
estoy,
you are.
mira. Okay, no se
Um,
asusten, no se asusten. Ya me estoy, I'm getting known about this stuff, okay? This is
I
not
just got to
Araceli's
say
podcast, this is
that
Gigi's.
Araceli has always been a phenomenal artist. All her works, if you guys haven't seen her work in art, man, you got to see it. She's very talented. She loves to draw. She loves to paint, everything.
Oh,
So
yeah.
her music speaks volume as well. Her
Yes,
vocals.
my muse, not the sister, Gigi.
Oh, no.
Wait, let me go back to the Gloria Estefan thing, okay? I have been told that since I was young, and I never believed it. Now I'm getting it more. Now I'm getting it a lot more. I have a picture. Later I'll post it and Throwback Thursday. But that's where I was in the studio. What was the name of the studio, Gigi, over on 23rd Street?
Falcon Records. Falcon Records.
Falcon Records. I worked there. Oh my God, that's where I learned how to do the reels. And I got
Really?
busted. Yes, I was by myself. I was the secretary. And I would watch. I'm a fast learner.
Okay. Now I'm getting scared because for the way you look and what you're referring to, it doesn't match.
No. What do you mean? It doesn't match.
Because you're talking about Falcon in the 70s. That's when
No. And that's not 70. The I don't know if it was Falcon. Ricky Garcia knows. It was off of 23rd in the corner, right before getting to 23rd Street. It's up adentro. It's like another little building, and it's like a beige building. That's where I met Mr. Martinez. Anyways, that's where I was. They did the reels. I can't remember. I think a lot of musicians used to go there. I just know I was a secretary. I know back then I was sexy. I was a secretary. Pero ahí es donde comencé mariachi, believe it or not. But I went in there and I snuck in when he wasn't there. I'm trying to remember the guy's name. He ended up taking over the studio. So I went in and he had left. Ahorita regreso, si alguien viene, whatever, you just drop their name. But nobody ever came over, so I locked the door. I thought, I locked the door. The guy had the key. So I locked the door and I went into the booth and I started singing the song. I put the reels out. I'm not corriendo para atrás, going back and forth. Stop, go back. And I did it. And he kept, and I got busted. I was like, and he goes, keep going. Y aquí tenemos algo. Síguele. And I was like, wow, really? But I was just messing around to see if I could. Honestly, I wasn't wanting to be a singer. I was just doing it because I wanted to learn how to mix, and how to do the reels, back then.
Yeah.
But what doesn't match?
Because if you're talking about Falcon Records, that was where my dad recorded and a lot of the legends of Tejano music con Arnaldo Ramirez. And that was way back. And you don't look like way back. You look
okay, this one also has a store right down the street on 23rd.
I'm from Mission. I don't know McAllen can tell.
Oh, okay. Well, if Ricky Garcia jumps on here, he'll say, "Oh, it wants a Pilar or something like that." I think it's the last name.
Rebel, let's go, Miss Multi-Talented. Yeah. No, you know what? It's because you it wasn't an accident. You were planning it because you knew that was something you had inside of you and you were trying it out and it worked.
I loved it. I love that quality of music. I love that. I'm not too crazy about, the sounds now, probably because I've heard so much music in my time, but you can hear the difference where it actually kind of, there's like, there's a sound that really irritates my ears that I can't listen to certain music because they put too much whatever AI or whatever it is. But a lot of days nowadays they're using that, and that's kind
Oh
of
yeah.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
Well, look, I'm very conflicted about that, and I was asking myself, should I be vocal about it or not? Because I do advocate for the industry and for Tejano music, and
Mhm.
so I hear it. I mean, I've been in the business over 30. I hear it. I heard it.
Mm.
I can tell right away when it's an AI song
Mhm.
and when it's not an AI song. But here's the thing: the pros and the cons. The pros are that they're good songs and they're likable songs, and they're a lot of them are catchy because AI knows what to do. The cons are the artist is saying, I just wrote this song, I just made it, and blah blah blah, and you're like, I don't know, should there be like what do you think as a
So
producer?
what they're gonna do? Make an AI Tejano award or what? That's just a push of a button.
Well,
I mean, come on, they're coming up with all kinds of
slow down. Let's stay open-minded. Why not? I mean, if people are honest and say, okay, you know what, AI helped me with this song, or did it all, or I wrote some of it, or I wrote the lyrics but it did the music, or it did the music and I did the music but it did the lyrics, whatever.
I don't know.
I'm very, like I said, I am very much on the fence on this because I don't know what to think. And as soon as I hear a song, I'm like, oh, AI. Like for those of us that know, we know.
I know what you're saying, girl.
Right away,
yeah, I hear you.
But the general public doesn't. And if they like it and they play it and it's working for them, who am I to say that's wrong? I don't know. I'm so
But
you're being a follower. You're being a follower, Mama.
What?
But
never been a follower,
the
man.
one thing is that's why our people need to start listening better to the music, because when an artist goes up on stage, they're gonna not get the real thing, and that's what's important. Is that and the bands are not gonna be playing the same type, and the people are gonna react.
I mean, if
And
you
that's
can't
what
sing,
the scary thing is.
if you can't sing, call me out. We can FaceTime and I can teach you.
Wait. Okay, listen. I went to perform after my dad passed away, and I no longer had a band because everybody's gone.
That's how I feel. That's what I keep saying.
Well, no, gone as in dead.
That's what I mean, Mama.
Oh,
I'm old school. I hung out with the older guys.
Yeah.
The older musicians.
So I went and performed with the track, and so when I went on stage, they asked me if I had my voice box. I'm like, what? You know what I'm talking about? That they were asked, where is your voice box? I'm like, oh, in my throat. But they were
being serious.
Okay, I don't know what you're laughing about. I'm serious.
I'm sorry. Okay, well, what was your response?
I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know what that. I need a microphone only that works. A microphone to the speakers. That's it.
That's it.
And play the tracks of my dad, because my dad made my tracks. So he actually was in his studio and made them. So I was confused. So even when you say that, if somebody can't sing, well, guess what? The general public again will not know because they've got a voice box helping them out. So like I said, I'm very in the fence about all of this because I want people to win. I want people to get heard. I want their music to be out there. If you're choosing to have voice boxes and have AI do your music.
Okay, well I'm sorry to interrupt you. I understand what you're saying, Gigi. Listen, a voice box isn't as bad as AI doing your complete music and your vocals and your harmonies and all that. That is just
that is not professional. That is just an easy way of saying or lying, basically lying, because we go into the studio, we spend hours doing each instrument, if not 2 days, if we're not happy. Because I'm very, very picky. I'm very, like I said, this song, I'm like, no, and we would try to come back to it. I'm like, no, it's annoying, I don't want to hear it. And then we changed this, Los Pagos, 3 or 4 times. We did it conjunto. I actually do have it conjunto. We have it norteño. We have it salsa merengue. I'm like, yo soy chicana. Yo lo quiero chicana. And I'm like, so if you listen to it, really listen to it, Gigi, you're going to hear the flavors of all of those mixed together. I was like, you know what? We're going to just put it all together. I like to experiment. I love to experiment with music to see the reaction of people. But I think what grabbed the people more with this one was the lyrics, you know, because we're all going through this. And it's funny. It's funny because it's true. My cumbias are always funny. We say, oh my God, it's funny, but it's true. You know, mira la comadre y la comadre. Oh, mira, you know. Sí, no van a llegar los pagos, vas a decir, you know.
I hear you. When I got divorced, I was the most creative at that time, and that was my therapy to write. So I wrote all of it. I wrote about all of it. I wrote because that was, you know, just me and my guitar. Well, sometimes my little Casio, depending with my little 3-track. The one that the 3-track recorder. That's
the little one right here.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes,
I'm going back to the instruments. I'm gonna go back to the instruments. Like Gabriel Velasquez, how he does his picks.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Jaime that plays the accordion. There's certain tricks on certain of the elements that bring it to the level, or they kick it in from their feelings, from the gut of what they feel at the time they're playing. How can I'm not gonna knock off this AI whatever.
I don't give a crap. Listen to me.
You know that is their business. No, wait, that's their business.
They're actually doing it. Are they? Answer me, please, hello.
Norma.
Oh, yeah.
Are they actually doing it for real? AI? Where'd you go, Norm?
What happened, Norma?
You guys.
I can't hear Norma. Okay, well, listen, I didn't know they were actually doing it for real. I thought, like, as far as composing a song, you know, I thought they were doing that.
No, some people are going all out with everything.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
What did I do?
Sorry. Yeah. My thing is that to get those emotions and the feeling and how they put it in a run, man, you can't get that, because sometimes those runs are not the same exact runs.
You know what?
They feel, you know what I mean? It's always going to be different, a different feeling when they see the crowd. You know, when I'm going to just say this, it's just like a singer. Singer gets feelings from the crowd, not from a computer that they're sitting in front of it. I mean, I'm not trying to hate anybody, but I hear from my own husband. I've heard it from other artists. When they feel the music, they're going to give the attention where it's needed. And that's where I think it should be, where it's at, where I'm at.
What AI basically does, okay? I'm not too much familiar with computers, but I did learn this much because I do have a friend that uses AI to help compose songs. He's a very close friend of mine, but I did ask him, please stop doing it. And but what AI I have noticed, it generates other vocals when you add, like, say, make it Tejano or Mexicano Regional, or, you know, cumbia like Selena or whatever. It's going to pick something as close to that, not just the music, but their vocals.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, all of a sudden,
you can hear the song with one voice, like say it'll sound like somebody from Mexico. It could sound like gosh, give me a name, Angela Aguilar,
Angelica Aguilar.
Angelica Aguilar, de repente, in the middle of the song, it sounds like Selena on the hook, on the chorus. And then it'll come back. You know what I'm saying? So like three different vocals on there.
Yeah.
And when I heard one, that's why I didn't know people really did that. I was just saying an example. I didn't know they were doing that. My apologies to those that are using that. But if that's where we're going, oh my goodness, I prefer to feel the real bass. I prefer
There
to
you go.
feel the real
Look,
because I can't feel the AI. It irritates my ears. That's where I was going, and I was saying,
well,
you know,
I think for the AI, AI is AI, and it kind of they call that's why we can catch it. Those of us who know can catch it right away because it kind of all sounds kind of similar.
mm,
But you know what? I put one of my original songs that I wrote from my divorce, right? And I actually recorded it in 2012 at Hacienda Records in Corpus, and I plugged in just the lyrics into AI, just out of curiosity. I wanted to know what was going on, and it did the most amazing song. I was like blown away. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" I showed it to
what
Norma.
Yep.
I was
was
like,
it? Your
"Oh my!"
lyric? Was it? I mean, was it your vocals? Did you
It
do the
was
No,
vocals?
not my
no.
vocals.
It
Not
was
my
an
vocals.
Oh,
arrangement.
I just said female with I just told AI female what did I put? A passionate voice or something just described, right? Because it was about Donde está papá? Where's my dad? About the divorce where we left, you know,
mm-hmm.
Mija's dad. And so I mean it's a strong song, it's a very strong song. And I put in just the lyrics, not even the music, just the lyrics. And it made an awesome I was like, oh my goodness. But then when I did that, then I could tell right off the bat. So now I have that where I can tell right away when it's an AI song. It's like I can't discern from I mean I can discern an AI song from a normal song. And you can tell
Mm.
right away who's using it because
Well,
it kind of has the same elements.
And I
you
think
and I are composers, so I think like we a lot of artists don't like to write about their personal lives, and to me it is like therapy. Like you said, you know, as you got divorced, it was your way of venting and letting it, you know, all out, and that's what I do. Um, I have done it, you know, my previous songs, you know, Te Tengo Que Olvidar was myself and featuring Rick Fuentes. Soy esa misma mujer and Los Pagos. I was literally feeling it because I was in the sun. But I mean, that is from our experiences. That's something that you go through. You can't just say, "Hey, well, write me a song because the sky is blue and sometimes you know the sun comes out and it's hot, it's 102 degrees here in Texas or
It
whatever."
will. It will. It will. That's why AI
This
is
is
taking over.
trippy.
hey,
This
I'm
is trippy.
serious.
but one thing is, and I'm gonna speak for the older artists. The older artists, they're not used to the computer stuff.
Mm-mm, I'm
So
not.
really, we're slapping them in the face in some
Oh,
sense.
To me, it's very disrespectful. My dad was a brilliant musician,
Right.
a brilliant
yes,
And
songwriter.
so
yes,
that's
he
where
was.
I get kind of because the ones who like I'm going to give you an example because I just heard it this morning on one of the Tejano artists. I can't remember what posting was where he got his guitar strings from was the tela of the
Oh, we
you know
were
the
old school.
screen.
The
He pulled
scream.
out the string to because he was so poor that he had to put it on his guitar so that he can
Mm-hmm,
play.
mm-hmm.
Can you imagine what that sound was compared to a real guitar that he ended up buying? You're never gonna get those feelings, and those are the things that I want to tell the people. You know, it's nice to have AI. Okay, you guys are gonna get it from the generation that's coming, but and maybe they went through some stuff and they'll put it on a computer and say, hey, I went through this, and you're gonna get this. But that computer is not going to have the same feeling as what that person walked through that road.
Yes.
by the same token, and that's why I'm conflicted, because this newer generation, we want them to jump up. Nobody, I'm sorry. I have been to the schools, I've talked to the kids, I've done career day. They're not
Yeah.
listening to Tejano. If AI makes a Tejano song that they will listen to, then what I what do I do? What would I do? I
No.
push it? Do I not push it? Oh no, it's not AI. But if the kids are listening to it,
I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not listening to Tejano. They're listening to norteño. They're listening to
Yeah, because I
uh,
don't think it generates
puertorriqueño,
Tejano.
cubanos. There's no Tejano in there.
There's no
that's what
Tejano.
I'm saying. If
And
AI
that's
creates a Tejano song that the kids will listen to,
You want to
possible.
teach, Gigi, you want to teach the kids to pick up the instrument, even if it's just guitars, the basic chords, the basics. Just go from, what is it? G, C, D, whatever. Just go to the basics.
La
I
Bamba.
can't do the F
hey,
part. It's so
La
you
hard for me.
want
Bamba. I
them?
think that's where I learned La Bamba. La
Hey,
Bamba.
Yeah, even
Araceli,
if it's like La Bamba real quick, those 3 little chords, then you know what? You can make so many songs out of that. English, pop, Taylor Swift, to Laura Canales. It's well, that's more complex, but still, you know what I'm saying. But you can make it work. You can make it work. G
hey,
chord, you just jump from C to G instead of going the full chord. Just jump over to the C. But guitar, and I mean, it's not. We want to teach them. It's nowadays. It's all computer, digital, and games, and then the thing. Todo el día.
But that's what
Hey,
we're competing against. Look, I still teach. I am competing against AI. I'm competing against games. I'm competing against Minecraft and Roblox. I'm telling you, that's what the
oh, you
kids.
want a roadblock right now, girlfriend?
No, it's RO blocks.
Oh.
Yeah. And no, that's
Well,
what the
tell
kids
them to
play.
do some Minecraft and be creative. Tell them to do some Minecraft for real.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is, what if AI at least puts an earbug in their head, and maybe they get curious and explore more. I don't know.
hey,
It's
these
not
kids
a
need to get a blister in their finger when they're picking those guitars. The drums need to have that blister because hey, me dolió hacer esta canción, pero I went through it. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's when
They
you're gonna get
gotta
those
work
dials
in
on
it.
those fingers. But that's where the beauty of music is. That's what I
Yes.
was
Oh yeah,
saying earlier. And another one, we need to know our culture, where we came from. Creating, be alone. A lot. I mean, I think the majority of musicians, we are loners. I mean,
yeah,
I love to be alone. I
yeah.
love, why? Because that's the best time I can be creative.
Mhm.
I start, thinking it could be an old poem or something, I tripped over the chord. I mean, I'm always making some really joke. We just do some random stuff coming up the stairs. I'm making fun of, the person that's walking in front of me and singing, and I'm like, I should have recorded that, because it's catchy.
You
But,
should have. You
yeah,
can
but my
always
memory
have
ain't
your
that
phone.
pretty.
Yes,
Yeah, I know, right? The phone
I
now.
do that.
But
I do that too. Yeah.
but I don't know what to tell you there, girlfriend. You are at
Well, I'll tell you.
about
Well,
but
because and it's something big that I'm trying to do, and I know we all are trying to do, but we are keeping Tejano relevant for the people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. I was just at a career day talking to pre-Kers. They don't even know who Selena is. Yeah,
what?
exactly. You see what I'm saying? They don't even know who Selena.
Yeah.
At least I had that with slightly younger 20s, 30s. Oh, Selena. Yeah, that was Tejano. She sang Tejano. That's what Tejano is. It came from Tejano. But I talked to these pre-Kers, and they listen to K-pop.
Yep.
They don't know who Selena is. This was in McAllen, Texas, ma'am, at Garza Elementary.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Well,
It's hometown right
So
there. The
can you
hometown.
imagine how I felt? Is like, I'm trying to, I mean, with my foundation, I mean, we started at the Tejano pilot program in Edinburgh, you know, because all of the schools have conjunto. Tejano is a baby of conjunto, so it's a natural progression. We started the pilot program and they're in Edinburgh, right?
oh
Because
wow.
that was my goal, my hope. But it's so much bigger than that. I'm trying to get. That's why I'm doing the talent show. and asking them to play Tejano y Conjunto, because that way at least we'll introduce them back into our roots, our music, our heritage, who we are, because they don't know.
Well, but are you actually teaching them the heritage and the culture where
Oh,
we
there I
came
was in
from?
career day. I was there at the
Oh,
career
okay.
day, and I was like, I like, have you ever heard of Selena? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, what is your favorite song? And they told me songs. I'm like, what? What? What's
Oh,
that?
girl.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, it's K-pop. I'm like, what?
I have
And I
never heard
was
K-pop, so I don't know what it is.
Oh, I have.
inside I was dying. Oh, inside I was like, no, oh my God, are you serious? You never even heard of Selena? No. I said, go home today and ask your mom or your grandma who Selena was, and have them show you the movie. This was right here. These kids in McAllen. Come on. RGV, Bayuco, 956. Don't know who Selena is. That's
Wow.
how, yes. And that's why I feel like, well, if AI
Well,
puts their foot in and integrates Tejano to a palpable sound that these kids can hear and relate to, and then research their heritage, then we've done a good thing. I better be quiet. It's about Araceli Fuentes.
no. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I could talk about it. I'm learning about it actually right now. This is a lot of input. Because I really didn't know they were actually doing it for real. I was just saying, for those that were composing and say they wrote a song, because we were talking about
No,
composing.
and we've even had some people on the show that have recording studios, and they've had people come up to them and tell them, "Can you help me with this AI song?" And they take them AI songs that they want them to fix up.
And they won't.
You see,
Well, because I'm always by myself. I do my own stuff. I'll do the guia, or I'll do the hook, and this is the structure of the song, and then we go into the studio. I do like that Michael Jackson thing. I don't know, very Michael Jackson. Yeah, we're like, I was gonna do Michael Jackson. I'll be like, whatever. I'll tell him like, add the drums, and he was like, wait a minute, hold on, you went too fast. Or make the roll there, because I don't want an empty gap. Do the roll, like that would be like the vuelta. I'm picturing literally when I'm singing, or recording in the studio. I'm literally picturing the people dancing. I'm literally feeling and seeing like a movie in my head, like a video, right? And I'm saying, okay, this part. This is where they're gonna do the turn, or this is where we gotta add the accordion. Just add the accordion, a little bit of keyboards in the back, And a good thing about Ricky Fuentes, he doesn't he has like ears. What's it called? That mind reading stuff. Yeah, but he reads my body, because if I'm dancing a certain way or comienzo a bailar salsa, or he's like, Araceli, nobody's gonna listen to salsa because I need that breath. He's like, it's not gonna work. So that's one that we put aside, I'm like, but I want it, but nobody's gonna dance to it. Well, he did me the favor. He surprised me, because he's like, okay, here's this version of it. Send you the wave, and here's another version that has a little bit of keyboard in it.
Can you tell us, for the people in the back that don't know, who Mr. Fuentes you're referring to?
Rick Fuentes and the Brown Express. He is a very well-known musician.
That needs to come on the show, by the way.
He is.
That needs to come on the show, by the way.
Yes, he does. He will. He's such a sweetheart. He's very professional. He's one of my besties. We work very well together. Actually, I'm supposed to go back and help him with some backup vocals, which I do a lot of songs. You guys probably, don't know it's me. I can sound 12 years old. I can sound like, señora. Like Los Pagos, I had to go back and make it say, la probadita hit. Let me try to do it this way, So it's kind of similar to that one a little bit. But the vocals as well. I mean. But Ricky Fuentes, he is he's
Well, he'll introduce himself when he gets on the show. He's an amazing sweetheart. I mean, he's a sweetheart, and he's a workaholic. He is my producer, who also produced this song as well. We both did, and the first time I actually had my input, I was allowed to this time. But he too has ADHD, so we're like, okay. He's like, and I'm like, we're like, okay, but I want the bass. Araceli, we're gonna do that, and then, but I need a do do do. You know what? Whatever, and you know, and he's like, and then and at the crash, don't forget the crash. Araceli, I'm not there yet, and I'm writing my notes. I have to write my notes, you know, and he's like, but when I literally do jump in is when it comes to the editing. That's my strength. I love editing and the mastering. He does take over the mastering, you know, but the hearing what's going to come in and what's going to come. Actually, I'm more creative when it comes to that, and he tells me it's too much because I like to listen. If you listen to the rap, there's certain where they do the little whispers at the end, or they'll do the little like their own. I do my own compression. I don't use compression and too much dynamics and all that. Where this last song, I'm not gonna lie, I did struggle. I wasn't feeling well, but it was like my only chance to get it done. Let's just do it one more time. And I struggled. And he made it work. He made it work. And I did get in trouble. He's like, well, you need to practice. It's not so much that I had to practice. I was sick, but I made it work. I was like, he made it work. I mean, he did the magic.
Miss
And
Araceli,
he promotes a Monday.
you mentioned La Probadita. We're gonna have the people listen to it.
Oh, awesome.
Anoche que estaba platicando con mi novio, me dijo te quiero con todo mi corazón. Si tú me quisieras así como yo te quiero, tú a mí me darías una prueba de tu amor. Le dije a mi novio, no me salgas con cuentitos, a mí no me pasa lo que a la prima Leonor. Ya tiene 2 hijos por andar con probaditas, con puras promesas solterona se quedó. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima Leonor. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima Leonor. Ay, no creo yo, papá. En su vida, también me asegura que yo soy su adoración, pero sigue terco con la misma cancioncita. Dice si me quieres dame una prueba de amor. Le dije a mi novio no me salgas con cuentitos, a mí no me pasa lo que a la prima Leonor. Ya tiene 2 hijos por andar con probaditas, con puras promesas solterona se quedó. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima Leonor. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima Leonor. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima Leonor. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor. Por eso no quiero darle la probadita, no quiero me pase lo que a la prima
Look at
Yeah.
that was La Probadita.
Yes, La Probadita, that was the tongue twister song. That was like, if you really listen, I had to sing it and get it correctly. And then at Pro Sounds, we had to sing the song straight, and it was nice working with Chewy. And Uncle actually was doing the board at that time. But it was fun. It was a tongue twister. If you listen, I don't know if I can even do it now. Le dicen a una te quiero, te adoro, y luego resulta por ahí otro amor, guerra, guerra. I have to do my R's in order for it to come out right. But it's a tongue twister. That was a good one. That was from Jose Guadalupe Martinez wrote that one. Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, what other songs do I'm here, guys, on YouTube. For everybody who wants to look up Araceli Fuentes. What else do we want to listen to there, Araceli Fuentes?
I would say the one that Ricky and I did, because we're working on more stuff, and if you're gonna have them on the show, why not? There we go. Yes,
Yeah, that one.
That one is an amazing song. We're getting after each other, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that one. That one we won Chicano Song of the Year in 2023 with Tejano Mundial. That was a surprise, and he produced that one. He did a great job, and that one. And you can see like the picture, like Tom's in the hand, and he's like, "Oh man, it is so real." And because he was going through stuff, I was going through stuff, and gracias a Diosito, everything came out well.
Let's listen to it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Me estoy ahogando en licor porque tú me dejaste. Me quiero emborrachar al punto de olvidarte. Que tengo que olvidar, que tengo que olvidar.
Me estoy ahogando en licor porque tú me engañaste. Mis amigas me dicen que yo tengo que olvidarte, que te vieron con otra por ahí, con otra por ahí. La promesa que hicimos los dos, que juramos frente a Dios, trago a trago se olvida. Pero el dolor que hay en mi corazón, nada me lo quita.
Me estoy ahogando en licor porque tú me dejaste.
Mis amigas me dicen que yo tengo que olvidarte, que tengo que olvidar, que tengo que olvidar. La promesa que hicimos los dos, que juramos frente a Dios, trago a trago se olvida. Pero el dolor que hay en mi corazón, nada me lo quita.
Wow. Love that
Oh, wow.
song.
Yeah.
Love that
Yes,
song. You can tell that's so Valle, so
that one is.
RGB.
Yeah, no, actually, I mean, that one I was like, make it like Chicano, Chicano, Chicano. I was like, we have to really, and then he goes, oh, he goes, what do you want here? Okay, we had with that little gap. I know I want that old school where everybody used to just do that little waltz. He goes, nobody
Yeah.
does that anymore.
Love
I was
that.
like,
Cheek to
I don't
cheek.
care because that's where the Westas come in, you know? That's like
Yes.
the feel, and that's when they're like kind of getting, getting together with the whoever they're dancing with, even though it's one of those get the fun. We're actually arguing back and forth on the second part. So I'm like, this is so different. He was like, okay. I go, he goes, are you serious? I go, yeah, we're going to be arguing back and forth. It's one of those, like, me estoy ahogando el licor.
I love that song because that's a cachete, cachete. Swing, 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 swing. Vuelta,
I know.
vuelta. You
But,
know?
yeah, you know how, like, salsa merengue, no matter what they're saying, te pueden estar echando beep, 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 but andan ahí bailando, they're telling you what, but they're still dancing. That's what I wanted. That's what I want. I mean, and all my songs are like, yeah, I want to be dancing. We have to be dancing. And that one was a surprise when we won in 23 at Tejano Mundial. I had a blast. I wasn't expecting it. Obviously, I stumbled over my words and everything, and I was just so excited. I practically ran to the stage in my dress. Oh my God, it's mine. But I have to go back. I haven't gone back. Well, yeah, I went in 24 too, because I was nominated for Soy Esa Misma Mujer in Sábanas Blancas. And
that's the one. I just saw that right now. Can we hear that?
Sábanas Blancas. Okay, yeah, okay. That's a kind of like a lot of people like that specific song because it happens when we're in Sábanas Blancas and we're just laying down. We're still thinking of the one that loves us, and we're like, no, por Dios nunca pensé que tú. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, girlie.
Estoy entre sábanas blancas recordándote, una almohada vacía, un murmullo en la noche pidiendo que regreses. Hoy es la primera noche que estoy sin ti, extrañándote, llorándote en mi prisión de amor. No, porque yo nunca pensé que tú me hicieras tanto sufrir, mi amor, sabiendo lo que te amo. No, porque yo nunca pensé que tú me hicieras tanto sufrir, mi amor, sabiendo lo que te amo. Ay, corazón. amor. No, 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 por Dios yo nunca pensé que tú me hicieras tanto sufrir, mi amor, sabiendo lo que te amo. No, 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 por Dios yo nunca pensé que tú me hicieras tanto sufrir, mi amor, sabiendo lo que te amo, sabiendo lo que te amo, sabiendo lo que te amo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ti, ti, ti,
Woo.
ti. Oh, hold on.
Sábanas blancas.
Sábanas blancas.
Yes, that was Sábanas blancas. I've heard a lot of people say they like that one, and I don't. I honestly don't even remember recording. I mean, it was one of those that, okay, let's just throw it in there, you know. Yeah, but that's also Jose Guadalupe Martinez. I had some that I hadn't brought out. I mean, now, when I was younger, Profundamente Enamorada, I had gathered some pictures, but I didn't have a chance to put them up, you know, and I even put them in verse and everything for you. I didn't have a chance to do it. I ran out of time because I had just got here from church. But
listen, tell us for the people in the back.
The people in the back.
Who want to listen to more Araceli Fuentes. Yeah, I'm a teacher. The students in the back of the room.
Oh, okay, that's what you said for the children in the back. The children in the back. Pass your papers forward.
What else would they look for? What do we want to look for? We're on there. We have
Soy esa misma mujer. That one is, I dedicated that one. Well, I was going through a lot there, but if you really listen to the lyrics are, well, you listen to the lyrics. It's not just for women. It's also for men that have been cheated on, and you know you can relate to this song too. This is, like I said, it's my way in, you know, venting and letting out my
it's therapy.
My hurt. It's therapy. Everything is therapy for me. I have to be creating, like I said, I have to be painting or have to be writing poems or quotes. You'll know on my Facebook feed, I have a lot of my quotes, and they're my quotes and what I'm going through. And honestly, it's what I'm going through, or if I see somebody else going through it. But yes, this one is very much heartfelt. This one I went through. I put a lot of tears into this one.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay.
Esa misma mujer, la que amaba según con toda tu alma, la misma que tú dejaste abandonada, de la que tú te burlabas al ver que te lloraban. Soy esa misma mujer, la que siempre fue fiel, mientras que me engañabas. La misma que tú dejaste olvidada, la que me vienes buscando y de ti no quiere nada. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora quién se encuentra llorando. Ay, 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 ay. Verdad que duele el ser abandonado. Como son los cobardes, se arrepiente muy tarde, luego quiere volver. Cuando ven a la que un día dejaron desechada en mil pedazos, convertida en toda una mujer. una mujer, la que siempre fue fiel, mientras que me engañabas. La misma que tú dejaste olvidada, la que me vienes buscando y de ti no quiere nada. Ay, 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 ay. Ahora quién se encuentra llorando. Ay, 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 ay. Verdad que duele el ser abandonado. Como son los cobardes, se arrepienten muy tarde, luego quiere volver. Cuando ven a la que un día dejaron desechada en mil pedazos, convertida en toda una mujer.
Man, love that song.
Yes, convertida en toda una mujer. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. I am a completely different woman. I will not take crap from anybody. I literally won't. I mean, that was like 20-some years ago, that song, and I'm like, actually, I even have a picture. I was on the guitar, on the stair, on the porch, descalza, con la guitarra, I was renting a historical home back then, and girl, did I need it. I mean, I was like, shoot. I mean, I had people coming out of church like, oh, girl, God bless you, child. I'm like, convertida en toda una mujer. Yeah.
Woohoo.
Yeah, I had, that one was a fun.
And your pitches were like,
Is it me or is it you? It's not you, it's me. Is it me? Is it you?
Is it her? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you muted, Araceli?
You're muted.
You know what?
Yes, okay, let me convertida en toda una mujer. I meant that song. I was descalza on the porch in a historical house. I have a picture of it. Yeah, I just sent it to me recently. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to reminisce on that feeling. And the people that were coming to, the people that were coming out of church across the street, they were like, oh, God bless you, child. Because I was like, in jingle, I was like, ring, ring, ring. And I was like, I mean, I felt that when I was like, oh my God. And that time I did have the little mini recorder. And I was like, I rent it. And it just came out. Yeah, it just came out. Thank God. That one was that one did really well. That one brought tears to my eyes.
But if you didn't hear what I said, your pitches were on point, girl. On point. And the feeling was legit, you know?
Thank you.
Legit.
Well, that's what I was saying.
I'm sorry, Araceli.
Go ahead, Mama.
I wanted to say hi to everybody that's come in. So many people have come in and loving on Araceli Fuentes, Nancy Juarez, Camila Freire, Angela Paula Muñoz, Genevieve Fuentes, Cristina Guerrero.
Cristina, Geneva.
Yes, saludos to everybody. Manuel Longoria.
You got Noel Hernandez. Noel.
Yes. Heart. Give me corazoncitos. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining. I honestly, that song, like I was saying, I mean, I was really feeling that one, but it's not just for women. I mean, yes, a lot of us women go through that, and the men leave us alone with the kids. Like, what do we do? And, but that was, a lot of men came forward. They're like, hey, women are not the only ones. My woman, my wife did me wrong when I was out there. You know, the troqueros actually was one. He was a driver. He's like, hey, my wife, I gave her this house. And I mean, I gave her the best of everything. And you know what? He's like, I'm gonna divorce her. I'm like, what? Why are you gonna divorce her? He's like, I'm gonna divorce her. It's cheaper. I'm gastando con la suegra, con la, you know, my sister-in-law. She's like $800, almost $1,000
more than aside from the bills. He's like, I'm busting my butt here, leaving town, casi durmiendo en el camino. He goes, it was cheaper. It's cheaper just to give her child support.
Wow.
I was like, okay. Well, I'm glad I was an influence in your life. He's like, I heard your song, and I was like, but nowhere did it.
So what you're saying is that your song broke a home.
No, it didn't break a home. I'm not a home writer. No, no, it put some common sense in there. That's what it is.
It was already broken.
It was already broken. She was doing her things every time he left. But I don't talk to those people anymore. But I mean, it was. I didn't do that. Oh my gosh,
calm down.
You got me thinking. No, but
you're like, did I?
No, because I mean, I'm sure the truckers can understand. The troqueros, the ones that are out there, like you said. I mean, this is your show, right?
8,000 troqueros that listen to us every Sunday, 2 p.m.
Oh my God! God bless every single one of you.
God bless every single one of you. Diosito los cuide out there on the road.
Yes.
You are the ones that make that move this country.
That move and bring us our toilet paper.
Yes. The important stuff.
You bring us our frutas and everything. I have a brother-in-law is also, and a cousin of mine. Shout out to Norma Rodriguez. She's a cousin. My brother-in-law Sergio. They're in trucking también, and everyone that's out there driving, you guys, please be safe. Keep your eyes on the road always. Don't be watching. You can hear the show, and as many times as you have to share it with your friends.
I know. Yeah. So and I do want to thank those out there. Listen, Araceli, we could be on obviously all day with you here, chit-chatting. It's already 3:35, ma'am.
Is it? Oh, well, because you brought up AI. Oh, my God. Well, if you do need to get a hold of any DJs or promoters, anyone that's out, not promoters, the DJs on all the digital platforms and media platforms, you can get a hold of Hilda and Pena, Hilda P Promotions. You can get a hold of me. Or you can, anybody and everybody I've already been on their shows. They know how to get a hold of me. I would really appreciate it. If you have not received this latest single or any of my music, I'd appreciate if you guys reach out. Whichever way. It could be through me or get a hold of Hilda P Promotions. She'll be more than glad to send you whatever it is that you need. And I appreciate everybody from San Antonio, from Chicago, all the way over here, and all those that are you driving on the road. God bless every single one of you. And I appreciate you, joining in with us here with Giras y Desveladas.
Thank you so much. Angela says aracelifuentes.com, so they can check out all your stuff there, I'm guessing.
Yes. aracelifuentes.com. Some of my paintings are still up on there. I have my bio has been updated, and I have a few merch in there right now. So y'all can look at my stuff and see what you like. You can go to the links or the bios, wherever whatever it is that y'all need, to check me out. Check me out. I'm everywhere. Thank God.
Hilda Peña is HP Promotions, and she's giving out her phone number, so everybody call Hilda.
Yes. Thank you, Hilda. I appreciate it, Mama. Hilda, thank you for joining, Mama. I forgot to tag. I was trying to get the link to send it off to everybody. But yes, it's aracelifuentes.com. Hilda's information is up on there as well. And I guess that's about it, you guys.
No, this is just, I'm going to guess, we're going to call it part 1 with Araceli.
Okay. Yes. Listen to my music. It's on all digital platforms, mainly Spotify and I think it's iHeart. I think they were saying that was on there. But I know Spotify is really doing really well. And unos corazoncitos grandes y abrazos a México. Thank you. Gracias por todo su apoyo. Los amo y nos vemos pronto si Diosito quiere.
Awesome.
Bendiciones de amor y mucha luz, como siempre digo.
Sí. Queremos saludarle a todos los I don't know, let's watch us on the internet, televidentes o escucha radios de Mexico, or you're in Hawaii, or you're in Canada. Alberto, you just
Hawaii.
yes, to everybody that that watches all over the place. Thank you to Tejano Television, with Juan Mendoza Jr. and Laila Lisa Promotions. Thank you to La Jefa Jaminolis with Alberto Resendiz and Live 365 and Sirius Tejano on Live 365 as well. So we are syndicated, we are international, and everybody's hearing about Araceli Fuentes. Look her up. She is a talented ADHDer.
I have to be creating, you guys. Constantly.
Yes, 24/7. So, and it shows in her music and in her work. So I am so glad finally we got to get on here. And definitely your me podcast is Sue podcast. You're welcome to come whenever you want. A shout out to the artists that are watching, listening, and if you're watching right now or listening or watching later, send us your video drops for your new releases, just like Araceli did, just like Homer G did, just like everybody else before them have done, because we want to promote you. We want everybody to hear you. We want those pre-cares to know who you are, darn it.
Yes.
And if you want to set up an interview as well. So contact
and check
us.
out my merch, guys. Check out my merch on my website, aracelifuentes.com.
Merch. We have Genevieve Fuentes. She says, I love all her music and I listen to on Spotify and a few podcasts, Araceli Fuentes. Well, now Giras y Desveladas, you want to listen to it too. That's your new favorite, Genevieve. She's from Chicago. Saludos to everybody in Chicago. Nancy says, thank you. I enjoyed this live. So it was great.
You.
I mean, we never know what topics we're going to touch. Sometimes they're sensitive, sometimes they're not, but usually they are. But, it's always in search of helping each other, of bettering each other, understanding each other, because at the end of the day, we're all Americans of Mexican descent. We're all here in the United States trying to do the best we can.
Don't get me into history, girl, because this used to be Mexico.
We are Americans of Mexican. We are Americans of Mexican descent. This used to be. That's why this used to be Mexico. So that's why we are descendants. Yeah, we are Americans.
That's another show.
That's another show entirely. Yeah, we're gonna have
people in the back.
We'll get PBS on and do a history channel.
Thank you, ladies, for inviting me. I really appreciate it. And if y'all need anything, any info or anything or questions that you have, get a hold of Hilda. P Promotions, please. She is the one that's in charge of pretty much everything now. So thank you, Hilda. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. Gigi and Norma. And I can't wait to come back on, you guys. I can't wait. To part 2.
Hilda says, HP Promotion says no funny business. You're no fun, Hilda.
We had some funny business.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Don't mess with Texas. All right.
Yeah.
Norma, last, any parting words?
Araceli knows how I feel about her. Me and her go back. I mean, man, girl, you always rock it. There's nothing that you can't do.
When I knew that Los Pagos, before we go, you guys, Los Pagos, I was on I hardly have a chance to even jump on Facebook to watch the DJs. I mean, because there's so many now on TikTok and everywhere now. I'm trying to keep up.
It's a good thing.
New ones are coming out. Yes, it is a great thing. And I did see a specific DJ was completely out of it, wasn't feeling it. And he put on Los Pagos, and to my surprise and to his surprise, because he hadn't heard it, and he heard it for the first time with his audience, and I was just listening, I was just watching, and I was surprised. Dude started dancing. It was like, damn, Araceli did it again. How did she do it? But it's because it's just it's reality, But like I said, we're not gonna stop dancing. So those that have the talent or anybody needs songs, look for me.
Yes, look up Araceli Fuentes. She's a I mean, just a multi-talented.
Phenomenal.
You're awesome. We love you. We admire you, and we are so happy that you got to be on our show. Keep up the
Gracias.
awesome work. Yes, God bless you. Que te cuide mucho.
Amen.
And everybody who came on the show, God bless you guys.
Thank
Cuídense
you.
mucho. And
Besos.
we'll see you next time, Sunday, 2 o'clock, si Dios quiere. If you're not watching us now, you're watching us later, either on Facebook, on YouTube, on Tejano Television. And look us up. We
Who's
are
the
there.
Who's the next week's?
I don't know. Norma, don't.
Okay, I gotta take pictures on my phone, but I don't have it today.
I'm not prepared.
Okay.
Listen, and I'm gonna be honest. Anybody who's listening, any of the artists out there, I don't announce you until I go back the week of and confirm with you again that you're actually beyond. Araceli, you can tell, right?
Yes.
Don't I have to make sure with the artist? Are you really gonna be there?
I was asking for your link.
And remind you because people are busy, artists are busy, and then it's like, oh my God, I forgot I had the interview. Oh, I got booked somewhere else, and
It happened.
that's why I don't announce it until I'm like it's cemented in there. Once you cement it in there, then I'll put out the flyer and everything. So you know, and that's how we are so blessed to have.
You guys are booked for the whole year, I believe.
And
Right? I heard.
We are.
And those
Yes.
are the artists. Yes, we are booking already
I'm
for, I think we're starting March of 2027. So, but you know what? We decided to do an on-call list. So
Wow.
whoever wants to get on our on-call list, should anything happen, like let's say Araceli, you were scheduled to be today, but then you got a gig with a lot of money. Hey, I understand. Go get that gig, right?
Right.
Yes.
Let's check for somebody on the on-call list that'll want to get interviewed. So we have an on-call list, guys. Just let us know. And what an awesome problem to have, right? Because people
What an awesome problem to have.
yes,
For
we're
real.
very blessed that's going on. And so because we do want to support everybody, and everybody deserves the support of we're doing our little bit, we're doing our little bit.
I wish we could have gone into depth as far as how I got started and everything. But again, we could do this on the next
We're
one
gonna do part
to be
2.
Yes.
Yes.
You call me on your own call list.
Yeah.
We could do the Brady Bunch thing here. I would be more than happy.
Definitely. Somebody said send us your link. Let me put the link up in the talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, because you had several artists, legends that had been on your show, and I wanted to talk about that, and I completely forgot because we got stuck in some other topic. But I didn't know that was legit. I mean, for real. But anyway, that the shortly after Laura Canales had passed, I had a couple of her musicians to help me out, and that maybe to be continued. We will definitely talk about that, and hopefully they can join us.
I didn't. And
Fabulosos Cuatro.
No, they helped me out as far as learning Laura Canales songs. It was Oscar Solis. I don't know if he remembers. And Balde on and off. A long time ago. I mean, but now that's what I'm saying. I hung out with the older generation. I was never around people my age, only the ones that I taught. And the musicians that I had are now helping out big names, and I was strict. I was firm. I was hard. I was mean. I mean, I don't mean to be mean, but I'm not going to take all the credit because I'm sure they went with other artists and they learned a lot. But they started with me when they were 15, 17, 20, so they learned the basics with me, but I was so strict. And if they didn't know their stuff, hey, go home. Let's not go home. What's the point? I was very strict. I mean, strict. I don't know that instrument, but I know you're off. Yeah. You know what I mean? I know you're off. Dude, you're off. We need you. The bass and the drummer have to be together and sync, and the other, the accordion definitely has to jump in, and but they're with big names now. They're helping out in the Quintanillas. They were helping Jennifer Pena, Maz, And if it wasn't,
Yeah.
you know, they learned the
I'm just gonna
basics of
say it.
things.
People in the RGV are super talented. It's probably in the water.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes, yes, yes. But
Not
we'll
to
talk
say
more
that other
about
people
that
in
in
other
part
places
two.
aren't talented, but you know, RGV has super talented people. Just saying.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
they do.
yeah. Well, I wish that Armando's on Roman, not to, like saying anything, but come on, Mario, put my
Yeah.
songs on the radio. I mean, they're playing them up
We're gonna have
north.
Sereno on. Actually, they're scheduled. Sereno and Mando San Romano are gonna be on. They're scheduled to
Oh,
be on.
cool.
Yeah, so
Let's get on their show.
yeah, that's for another show. All right, guys, we
Awesome.
are done. I put up my link for whoever asked for it. That's a link to the YouTube. Look, give it some love, guys. Are my little YouTube page is all lonely. There's nobody there. There's
Oh
only
my
little,
God.
little crickets, crickety, crickety. So go show it some love. And you're gonna find a lot more artists, a lot more amazing people. The Recuerdos episodes that I first started with the legends and the pioneers are on there, and awesome individuals like Araceli Fuentes are on there as well. So thank you, Araceli. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Let me find the outro. A ver si lo hallo. And
Have
guys,
everybody have a blessed night.
have a blessed
Woohoo.
day, guys.
Stay
Nice,
safe.
ya van a ser las 4. OMG.
Yes.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.
Peace out.
A ver,
Hasta
wait.
luego.
Keep
Hasta
on, keep on
Nos vemos
waiting.
pronto.
Call you
Keep on
later.
waiting.
Call you both later.
La luz del troque aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor iba acelerado haciendo ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. Una muchacha que estaba en la parada se me acercó, quería que me la llevara. Casi era una niña. Oiga, mesera, sirva café caliente y no se tarde, que mi troca me espera pa' seguir la corriente. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar. La luz del troque aluzaba el camino, era de noche y estaba llovido. Qué noche tan fría. Y el motor que iba acelerado hacía ritmo con el radio. Ya vamos llegando. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar sin fin. La vida se me va a acabar de tanto manejar.